I'll add the marker now. And I might as well get my stuff out. So sorry, I'm gonna have to load a couple of things in real quick.
This is the right version. No, must be going weird.
Heads or tails?
Heads. Touch of grass.
Double check. Yeah.
Bullet seed.
Sir, you are not allowed to bring firearms to a Pokemon battle.
It's okay, I just ate a watermelon.
What are you, a Yoshi?
Yeah, I think I switched to this Cherubi as a way of fighting off Spiritombs.
Yeah, I mean that's the one I used before.
Chomp it.
So, okay.
Leap Boy. Uxie for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Speaking.
Unknown G. I will put it bat.
Okay, so Mesprit's down.
And we will pass.
Okay.
Conservation of momentum, my ass. Just seeing the artwork on Cherubi over here.
Great ball.
Makes sense.
Just don't try and summon Tony the Tiger with it. That would not be great.
Okay, these prices are weird.
Sounds like it wasn't great anyway.
Do you have it? No, you can't even ask Elf.
Yeah, certainly can't. Chatot.
Plan?
Just saves a little bit of time. Another great ball on the Roseannes.
Yeah, the Gengar deck can't hurt you, it's okay.
Yet. Keyword there is yet.
Hey, retreat. Attach. Myself. Belt my Caterpie.
Yep. It seems pretty good. 60 HP, dude.
That's a very weak
Mimic
two-prizer at the minute.
I just wanted that. I just needed to put it down to mimic here.
Have you mimicked, or?
Yeah, I've just mimicked.
Much energy. Roseanne's research.
One of these days we might get this bit done before, like, 50 minutes into starting. I understand.
Splashing turn.
I'm one of the stupid ass elf. Okay.
Actually, wait. Which one should I put in? I should probably put in that instead, actually.
Okay. No new mess spread, so I can do things.
Can you?
One, two, three SP. Good point. There's a reasonable chance I can do something. Even if that something is wasting power spray. Even.
You up for a game, Cal?
Yeah, let's get it over with. Yeah, really not happy with the thing with it here, but honestly, there's just not really any choice, to be fair. You're either gonna get lucky and win automatically, or you're gonna maybe win. It's a bit more even if you don't get lucky. There is no in between with this one, unfortunately. Because it's just bullshit.
Oh, cool. That.
Alright.
Ready.
What would we like?
Heads.
I suppose I'll get rid of that bit as well. It is heads, okay. So away you go. Okay, yeah, swapped
Right.
out for that instead of the other one. Fair dues.
Yeah. So what? I draw. Yeah, draw. I can
Yep.
attack, I can't play any trainer.
Trainer support on North Stadium.
So we'll just
Yeah.
end it with a call.
Yep, that's pretty good. Yeah, so we're playing Queen instead of Blissey, which is perfectly fine. Yep. Yeah, you're either going to win by you getting lucky, or you're going to lose because you didn't flip heads on Fading Spell. There's almost no in between. There is some, but it's very slight in comparison. It's just stupid. This Gengar's Fading Spell is massively overpowered at the moment, given how reasonable the rest of the card is. Alright, we have stuff coming in. Alright, thank you. Get that later on. That's fine. Not a problem. Thank you. So I've got food for later on.
Nice.
Right, so I put the Spiritomb down, I've drawn the stuff. Where are we going from here? I imagine probably Bebes is the best overall bet here. I'm just thinking what's the play. Most likely that one. God, there's a freaking tiny fly that's been hovering around the room as well. It's really annoying me today. Just cannot catch it for the life of me.
It's a what flying around?
Tiny fly just being around, you know, like midge sort of thing. It's just, yeah, it's annoying the hell out of me because it keeps like going into eye shot, but I can't catch it. So yeah, super dumb. Alright, so we'll get the Baltoy down. I will pay the special medal to retreat here because still only one. Wrong thing. You know what I mean. My god. This is not my day. And we'll use the Darkness Grace here, so we can get ourselves out the Claydol. And that will do. Go ahead. So not that I expect very many off of this deck anyway, but no trainer cards can be played at the moment, so item lock. But then I guess it depends just how many cards you change. It did seem like you were taking quite a while changing a lot of cards out of Jason's list there, so we'll have to see.
A couple, yeah. Let's see. Just shuffle? No. Yeah, we'll just call again.
Yep.
Forgot I have Spiritomb. Should have gotten that with the Acid last turn.
Yep. I was kind of expecting it, but that's all good. This isn't an especially favorable matchup, again, if you flip heads on the stuff. I find it's actually been, like, kind of fine if you don't, but Fainting Spell is an absolute ass of an effect. It's just stupidly annoying, so I feel like if you're just going to flip heads on that, then there's not really much I was going to be able to do anyway, so... And trying to go completely against that is just a hard counter deck rather than anything else, which I'm not particularly keen on trying to do twice in a row, you know?
Right.
Alright. Like, I have something that goes a bit more even, but it's just not where I want to be with it right now. Right, we have a Magnezone, so there's that. I think we will go ahead and attach a lightning to that, and use the Claydol here. Also, like, Expert Belt really helps a lot with this deck, so I kind of wanted to, you know, at least have something reasonable to look out for it. This doesn't necessarily do what I want, though. That's kind of awful, but I might have to do it anyway. Yeah, it's gonna really suck to do, but I think I am gonna Yuxi for 2 here. Okay, that at least helps a bit. Babies. Actually, I need to resort the deck because I've got a Darkness Grace search as well, right? So I should probably make sure I know exactly what I'm going to be swinging with off of this. That into... Okay, yeah, let's just put the counter on this now because it's going to be the last action of the turn here. So we're going to get another Magnemite and we're going to Darkness Grace that into Magneton.
Cool. Off the draws I want to see here. So we'll just retreat, Darkness Grace.
Yep.
Into Claydol and pass.
Yep.
Oh, I prized both Claydol.
Oh dear. Well, you've still got other things you can evolve in play, so. But that's not good.
No, it's really quite bad.
Oh no. You've had deck searches too, so.
Yeah.
That's why I just double checked what I was going for last turn, just making absolute sure this is the play that I need to make with what I have here. Because, yeah, I didn't want to get caught in that situation. Yep, Nidorina is good. And, shuffle up.
Alright, thanks.
And we will draw. Oh, that's irritating, but whatever, it's fine. It's just, of course, because I go for the Magneton last turn, I draw a Magneton this turn. It's like, now my Claydol's, oh dear, now my Claydol's weaker, that's not fun. Alright, well, I do have this Magnezone, so I've been debating whether or not to play the Search one or to play the new promo one that's been out from, like, the last set or something, because the promo one does a ton of damage if you get the energy on it. It's like 120 for 4 discarding Lightning Metal, but ultimately I think the Search is probably going to be a little bit more valuable here, so that's what I think is best to go with here. So we'll use the Search power, the Magnetic Search, for any one Lightning or Metal Pokemon from my deck, which is going to be this Magnezone. So that can go down because that was Darkness Graced. Right, so where do we go from here? I think I'm going to use... Am I going to use that? I really want to have the Metal on Goodmon because it is a special metal, but... yeah... I think. Oh, have I not changed the title to, like, not set testing? Oh, well, never mind. I'll have to do that later. I thought I clicked the button for it, but nah. Yeah, so basically it's like, do I accelerate to the active so I can pay retreat and not have the damage on my new guy? Or do I accelerate the special to the new guy so that I can actually have, yeah, I think that's probably what we do, is attach a lightning to... Alright, that's... Okay, DNA, fair enough. So we'll attach here to pay the 1 to retreat. Here, we'll use the Magneton on the bench, so that's both of them used now, to get any... Doesn't say basic, so we get the special metal from the discard here onto the active, puts the damage counter on it. So at least it can do something now. That's not unreasonable. And then I want to use the Claydol, I think, to go here. And draw 4. Okay. Let's go, babies. Pitch that back into deck. And grab ourselves out the extra Magnemite. That can go down. And then, alright, where's best to actually hit with it? Probably one of the Ghastlies or something, right? I mean, I guess if I hit the... Yeah, I suppose we should probably hit the Haunter here, given the fact that it could end up being more problematic. So yeah, we'll use the first attack, the speed shot, to do 30 to the benched Haunter.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to be annoying, but we'll survive.
Fine.
Yep.
Cynthia.
Shuffle draw 4, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's where it gets kind of weird because it's like I want to start hitting the battle toys before they evolve with like getting out the prizes, but at the same time, if I do that, you just evolve all your attackers, and I can't do crap about that. So I've got to balance it a bit here. It's not quite where I want to be, but whatever.
Yeah. So call here and Darkness Grace.
Yep.
Heal
So
and
effectively don't put the damage on that, and then evolve one of your dudes.
Tick Gengar. Fainting spell. Do.
And you can see why this is going to be so obnoxious. Because it's just like, yeah, if you flip heads on the fainting spell, what am I going to do about it, you know? But such is the way. Okay. So right now, we do not have... Oh, we have a lightning in the discard. Okay, that's good. Right, because I had to pay retreat with the Spiritomb. So I can get an attack, which is nice. I think we're going to go into Lightning Magnezone here. The other one's good if I get Stadium in play, but you already beat me to it, so, you know. I'm like, kind of want to mix. Because the other one does, for 2 colorless, if I have a Stadium in play, then it does 20 plus 20 to 2 of your bench. So, it's not bad, but obviously can't do much with it here. Alright, I think I'm going to use the Magnetic Surge here to grab myself the level X. Just thinking where this is gonna go. Oh, and not dropping my controller in the meantime, thank you very much. Alright, let's go ahead and use the other Magnezone as well to get this lightning energy out of the discard here. So this will go up to 2. This can go on there. And I will attach and switch using Warp Energy to this guy. So then that can now level up. Electric Trans is just, you know, Venusaur's power, but for metal and lightning energy. So we'll just shift all of these onto our active here. And what to do from there? I haven't Claydol this turn, right? I've just been using the Magnezones, I think. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but
I'm pretty sure. I've just searched out. I've searched out with the Magnezone, and then I attached from the discard. So I do have a Claydol hit here. So we will go ahead and use that. Do 1, 2. Hopefully that goes properly. Yep. Draw the 5. And I will Gyro Ball and I will make the retreat happen here. So 60 and then I switch out and then you've got to switch out. And obviously this is going to die, but you switch out before a checkup happens and whatnot.
Gotcha. Sure.
And then Spiritomb goes.
Because my cat is being
very needy, as cats are.
really likes grape stems, so.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Switch between turns. Drop for turn. Interesting. we can go Unknown G.
Yep.
And I'll guard something. I don't think I really care about Gyro Ball, but Cyber Shock is kind of
Cyber Shock's a bit of a pain, yeah.
scary. Yeah. Just what do I
Yeah,
actually
it's
think I'm gonna Cyber Shock? Or
fair-
what do I not want you to Cyber Shock?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a fair bit of paralysis. Removal Pulse could technically come up as well, but that's a bit of a stretch.
I think I'll just put it here.
Seems legit, yep.
Time Walk.
Yep.
I get to play the game!
You do! Huzzah! Yep.
This away. Use Cosmic Power.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, it's like if I went after the Baltoys instead, I probably could have killed them in a reasonable time frame, but then you just evolve all the Ghastly stuff up like without any competition on it, and that seems rather unfavorable, especially because it item locks as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't seem like a very sensible idea for me.
80. This guy does also 80. 40 health.
Alright, finally got that stupid fly.
Nice.
It just went straight in front of my face and I just, snatched it out this time. Ah, okay.
Hmm. Guess I can. Yeah, we'll go for the BB.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We want to level up all we can.
Yeah, that's pretty
On your
annoying.
hand.
Although I guess I can just
First.
research it. Yeah. Still, so it stops me searching another Magnezone or something.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go for the other Gengar. I think I'd rather
Yeah.
have Curse online.
I think that's fair.
Stupid damage just stuff. And you have Energy Trance, so
Yep.
it's a little bit of a problem. Well, we go call here.
Mm-hmm.
Powered. We want to curse off Spiritomb onto Uxie.
I mean, that does take a nice easy prize if you want it.
Yeah. Guess let's put it on Magnezone X? Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll just Shadow Room your Claydol.
Which one, sorry?
The Claydol.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. Cool. Yep. 6 on that then. Alright, we will draw that away. Just whilst I'm thinking about it. Okay. So where do we want to go from here? So the Unknown G does prevent Cyber Shot from being a thing, which is pretty good here. Also, I guess if I Gyro Ball, I still switch, but you don't, because it's, you know, like I have to switch and then the effect happens to you. It's not a case of... Right?
Yeah, I wasn't sure, because it almost reads to me like it's an effect on the opponent, not on the Pokemon,
You
but...
may switch Magnezone with one of your bench Pokemon now. DNA, are you there?
Judge.
He was in chat earlier on with stuff, so until I answer the thing he said before, I probably did not actually spot that version of the ton, but Gyro Ball has Magnezone switch and then puts an effect on the opponent's active because opponent's choice. So yeah, okay, I was fairly right on that. Good stuff. Seems reasonable. Oh, I did lose my controller in the end. Oops. This is not my usual setup because I need to have my blanket over my over my legs at the moment.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Right, so I have like a world of options on the stuff here. It's just a case of what is the best one to go for. It's just making sure stuff stays out of Shadow Room range mostly, at least for as long as I can. Obviously, the Claydol is not long for this world, but I'm probably fine with that at this point. I have a search that I can just get the other zone. Let's just. Do I even want to do that just now, though? Magnezone doesn't take 6 counters from the thing. This is where the other zone would be nice, because it doesn't have an ability. So it's like if I had the other one available, but the problem is the one to cut because of the way this deck works is the search one. So it's risky. I'm just like, I don't think that would have been the play anyway. But I mean, it would one-shot this guy right now, and that would have been very good. That's all I will say.
For sure.
I would have just been able to translate my energy over and just one-shot it, which is very, very helpful. So I've been back and forth on it for a while. Probably helps this matchup and maybe loses some of the other ones because you don't have the search and the snipe and whatnot. So, I don't know. Let's put a basic metal here so I can pay retreat. Just thinking to where. So what do I value the most here? Because I can't Cyber Shock you, probably this one I think is the best to go into here. We will... right, we've just attached from the hand there, so we will use the Magnezone to accelerate to it. Let's go there. Then I guess I should probably rearrange my energy around so I can actually do the decent attack here. And have the special medal just in case you get fancy on Poltergeist. Oops. Uh-oh.
What's up?
You
everyone's at
disconnected.
999. Oh.
Yeah, you've disconnected on my end.
Okay.
I have not moved over to the other side of things at the moment. I will keep it that way until you get back in.
You can do whatever you gotta do. I think it'll be...
Yeah,
either
but the problem is,
self-explanatory
would I not see your hand at this point if I moved over to the other side of the board? That's what I'm trying to not do. I mean, you can believe what you want, but the video obviously is there. My eyes are firmly on my side, plus the active Gengar right now. So, because I don't like having that as a thing, would be very obnoxious.
Okay, I think I'm good to go.
Okay, you got your hand back and something in there. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I can do 80, which is fine. I haven't used like any of my effects other than the acceleration one yet, so just trying to think where is best to go from there. Let's go Felicity. Discard Spiritomb and a... let's discard the special medal here. Draw 4. Right, and we've attached all the other stuff that I can. It is really tempting just to go. I think I will go for the search with the Magnezone in the active here, but I don't think I'm actually playing it down this turn because that seems a little bit risky. So we'll get it, but I don't need to bring it in yet, so I might actually need this thing's attacks, let's be honest. So yeah, and then we will use Crush Vault for 80. Is that going to do enough? Yeah, it's going to do enough. Okay. Because then you go to like, yeah, 60 by the time it comes back to my turn. I'm still fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for gets into your resistance.
Yeah, resistant to Psychic can have one special metal energy on right now, so I'm taking minus 30 if you do Poltergeist.
Poltergeist would have to hit 4, I think.
Yes.
90. Yeah,
Correct.
that seems extremely unlikely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, let's go for Cosmic Power. Yeah, that seems fine. Interesting. I think I don't know if I'm ready to give up the prize yet. Seems like your damage kind of caps out at 80. Yeah. So if I can get this guy down to like 20, which would take a bit of a while.
It will, but it's got a big fat neg on retreat here, so
Let's go what? Pass, and then pass again, and then pass again. Yeah, that seems probably too big to be honest.
so what else are you going to be able to do in the meantime is the question.
Yeah. Just gonna read this. Okay.
Yeah, it's damage done by attacks, not effects of, so...
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Rainbow there. Yeah, pretty good. Thank you. Shriek. Oh, but then this guy can get Cyber Shocks. This one? Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, attach is active and puts a damage counter on it from when it's accelerated too.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so if I could get Gengar, like you're saying, I'll just get it back. It's pretty much set up. So do much. I think we're gonna retreat.
Okay.
It's kind of fun, but no. So torn. I really wish I didn't have a second alto down. That's I guess we want to curse off of near 30. You in range. Good. Let's curse off of active and go on to oh, so
Okay.
this is on. So it's curse used, it's cosmic power used. I can go for this. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna attack, I think. We're just gonna shadow skip
Yep.
for full 30.
30.
Put the one on Yuxi.
Okay. And then do you wish to switch?
Yeah, that's the question. I don't think I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in.
Alright. Yep. We will draw then. Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty good for me. Let's see. Exactly how do we want to do this then?
Yeah. Like I said, I just really wish I had something not multiple
Oh,
enemy bench to switch into.
don't drop the controller. Yeah, no, I totally understand what you mean with this. Okay, so the thing that's good for me is that you don't have a goober on that. You don't have an unknown G, so this helps out immensely here. The downside is that I may have to take quite a bit to do this, but honestly, it is what it is. Let's just trying to think where's best to have the damage absorbed on at this point, really. And I think the answer, like if I do it on, I mean, yeah, Shadow, I mean, it's annoying having it on here, to be honest, so I guess we will probably just, do you want to pay for trade? I mean, I think this is going to get discarded anyway, but the effect stuff I've got going on here, but I should probably do the sensible thing anyway and transfer the basic metal over just so it's less, just so it's, you know, decent enough here. So we're going to go out there. These are discarded. I guess we will take the basic metal back with the benched zone effect, so damage counter goes on you. Let's attach... just thinking, where does it want to go? It's going to be lightning attach, I think, onto here, because this is the safest spot for it right now. And am I going to do anything else beforehand? No, I'm just going to Cyber Shock, and I'm going to discard the 2 lightning here, and it's 80 and auto paralysis.
I think I still heal. Yeah.
You do still heal, yeah.
Already drew for turn. So I'm just gonna put up. Oh. Is there a world where I don't want to look at it? Oh, actually, if I level you down, it gets rid of your resistance. It's kind of cool.
True. Yep.
I guess the reason would be if I think that I can actually one-shot this thing, just to get rid of the ones. That is not possible. So yeah, we're gonna level down.
Okay, so this gets shuffled back into deck then.
And then I'll play the Looker.
Yeah. I think I could have Claydoled this down, actually. I probably should have, but it's all good.
Remind myself what it actually does. Trainer Spore Seed.
So now you have to draw the energy in your 5+ Claydol.
Yeah. Okay. So 4, that's 120 minus. This is special metal, I assume.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything to lightning Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, I'll take myself, for sure.
Yeah. I might as well just keep it out here because you have seen the stuff with it, you know. You know, if Poltergeist is coming, then and if not, then I guess I'm okay.
Right, yeah.
You can really see where if I had the other one, it would have just been lights out on so many of the bits here, you know. It's hard though. This isn't an especially good matchup, so maybe I should have done it, but... Yep.
Just gonna manual retreat, attach.
Yeah.
It all out of guess this. This. Okay. I've done everything I could possibly do, so we'll poltergeist.
Yep. So that's 120 done. Yeah, I probably could have gone around that, but... Yeah, Lucas had done the thing. Yeah, this is really where it comes down to be honest. We will go with this one and go in. Well, yeah, it's annoying. I've kind of got to do that, unfortunately, which is not great. We will use the search to grab ourselves the Zone Level X back out. Yeah, it's frustrating because I know... Oh, hang on. Again, more or less just comes down to the do you hit... Well, I mean, it doesn't just come down to that because you do have the other bit there, which is also frustrating, but... Yeah, honestly, I don't think there's any way I'm winning this one. It's just not a good matchup in the slightest. Frustrating.
Yeah. I think
But-
the Nido Queen fixes it a lot.
Yeah, but I can still do some stuff, so we're not going to completely give up here. We have that. I'm going to have to put the counter down to accelerate from the discard, so we need a lightning. Yeah, I mean, Nido Queen is annoying, but it doesn't actually fix as much as you think it does. It's just annoying because because of fainting spell, really. Because everything else in here is actually totally fine. Wait, I don't need the lightning out of the discard. I've got the lightning on the bench. I need the special. Oh, need the special metal out of the discard. God, this really isn't my day today. Yeah, because I have this one that I can trans over with the Zone Level X. So, at the very least, if I don't get killed by Feigning Spell, then I do manage to survive out the... because this is evolved from the metal guy, so it is still going to take minus 50.
Mm-hmm. Or minus 40.
Oh, 40, yeah, sorry. I forget that freaking 20 now. Because it's nowadays, it is actually, like, you know, minus 30 again, isn't it? So...
Yeah.
this is so annoying because I know what I want to do, but I just can't justify doing it. Let's go ahead and throw Expert Belt down on this guy. I think I've really just not got much of a choice at this stage. And then... do I even do that is the thing. Yeah, let's Cynthia. Nope. So we get our 8s because you KO'd someone last turn. It's one fucking card off because of course it is. Yeah, and we'll just use the what's its face, the Crush Vault to knock out this thing. So yeah, GG. And that's it. That's the only reason. That's so stupid.
Wow.
You wouldn't have... I don't think you'd have been able to kill this with 2 special medals on it next turn based on the way this board is. So I lost exclusively to Feigning Spell, which is just the thing with this matchup. It's like Feigning Spell or bust, really.
Yeah.
Because even with Curse, this has got 140 HP and it's taking minus 40 right now. So your actual damage output can't do it. and you don't unless you went Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Poltergeist it, and even then you're 10 damage short. So yeah, it was entirely because of Fainting Spell, which is just why this card can go fuck itself. It's just it's one of the worst cards ever designed. I'm not even kidding, because it's
Yeah, that is a really strong effect to be on a coin flip.
not just on a coin flip, but on a card that's like actually really good by itself and punishes the entire metagame for 1 energy too. It's
Yeah.
unbelievably overpowered and should never have been printed. The other stuff I was looking at is like Ampharos shuts it down, but it still goes kind of even going like the Gallade Ampharos at the moment if you actually play Spiritomb properly, which to be fair you didn't, so I probably would have won if I went with that deck, but you know, such is the way. Yeah, I know it's salty off of it, but it's fucking reasonable. This is just an unbelievably overpowered card that should never have existed like this. And yeah, I think I can be quite reasonably upset at the fact if it's even there. So
I was looking to go the Compound Pain line, but there's just a little bit too much pressure
yeah,
in the Magnezones.
I guess, yeah, I mean, again, that is the other one. If I used out of a zone, I don't think I can get it out at the moment because it's a little bit, might be a bit too many Magnezones coming out with a thing. But it's 130 HP natively, it doesn't have a power, and for 1 lightning, it's Charge Beam that gets any energy back from the discard, does 30, so, I mean, that's okay, I suppose. And then its second attack, I forget what it's exactly called, it might be like Metallic Thunder or something, but like Lightning Metal 2 colorless for 60, if you discard a Lightning and a Metal, it does 120 instead of 60. Which of course then just one-shots all of your guys, so even then if you trade with it, that's probably still fine for me. But that means giving up the search one, which I just didn't know whether I could or not.
Yeah.
Would you believe I managed to use Dozing Scales profitably?
Yeah. Would you believe I died to Fainting Spell? Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason I lost, so yeah.
I did draw into the...
Yeah,
I don't
you
know
were
how
10
this
short.
thing lived this long, but it's not surviving this set.
You were 10 short. I had 60
Even
damage
with the
on me.
curse, yeah.
Yeah, I had 60 on me, and the dude just... I mean, I guess you can level down it, so maybe not.
Oh yeah, you were super dead.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because, yeah, the one under it had the ability too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not going to go your way.
Yeah, it's just, again, this deck is just not fun. And, I mean, we didn't even see the trainer lock side of it come out of this, which is obviously also bullshit.
Yes, I'm running that.
The fact that you can just go, even just Ghastly, but the fact that Spiritomb just like locks out basically the entire like starting game too, just makes it like far too slow to go otherwise. So yeah, I'm sorry, but it's just, I know it's an unfavorable matchup with this stuff anyway, and that happens, but it really just kind of comes down to, do you hit Fainting Spell? And if so, well, there's no way I was ever gonna win, because I, just can't keep up with stuff that way. And
it didn't help, but in that game you were going to lose anyway.
yeah,
Even with plenty of Cold Tails.
yeah, I suppose, but
It really is just the matchup. And like
No.
Fainting Spell is groovy, but
I don't know. Honestly, I mean, if I had Palmer at like any point in that game, I probably still could have won despite that swing turn. Just thinking on it is like Palmer would have actually helped a lot in the stuff there. I had the Magneton in hand, so if I could have gotten, the Magnemite down, I mean, you flip coins all the fucking time with this stuff. Thunder Wave can also be really annoying, right? So
yeah.
I think there were avenues to win if it wasn't for the Feigning Spell, despite the way it's said there. But obviously, with it, it's just absolutely no hope. So,
What does Palmer do?
it's Turbo Knight maintenance. It shuffles 5 back as a supporter.
Huh.
Same as Old Town Volunteers from E-Card.
So it would have recycled all of the magnet pieces I needed to get attackers and stuff back out.
Yep. I'll switch.
Yeah, I guess I'll move this one. Like, I had another deck I was considering playing that was at least marginally better into the matchup here, but I wanted to play Magnezone because it's more fun as a deck, but, you know, we're not
Yeah,
allowed to have
it's super
fun,
cool.
so... yeah, it is, but that implies that fun is allowed, which it most definitely is not, so... No, I'm
I'm
sorry,
having
it's true, though. That's the thing. It's just, yeah, not much you can really say or do with it.
Okay, let's see how prepped I am. Let's see if I prep enough for this matchup. I should be, but
Alright.
Are you wanting to do anything, Si, so I can at least show the... No, I've already shown that off in midweek anyway, though, haven't I? So, I don't know, you
Yeah.
want to at least show the stuff, or...
I had a really good match against Pepper there, so
Yeah. Oh,
I
well.
lost because I didn't have enough resources in the end.
Yeah. Oh, well.
But if you, I mean, Magnezone probably is not a great matchup for this. Do you have anything?
Again, it's just like, I wanted to show the Arc stuff, but I know last time that was not particularly great.
Well, that was because I drew poorly.
Do you want to try again against that then? Because I do have it out.
Might as well.
Okay.
'Cause I think it's at least a even matchup.
Yeah.
If I don't get like lightning burned out of the game.
True. Alrighty.
I would rather
alrighty.
not face the Gengar stuff though.
I mean, that's fair, honestly. Because your Mesprit and stuff don't stop it, so... Okay.
Oh, you're still.
I mean... Yeah, was that not the... I thought you
No
moved your
worries,
deck over here, sorry. Whoops. This is not my day-to-day, honestly.
Oh, that is a miserable starting hand.
I'm... unsure. Alright, let's go for Tails here. Nope, okay. Ah, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that does hurt. Ah, that's pretty good, though.
Call energy.
Mm-hmm. Right, Bonsong Palkia. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, that's the way this is starting, I see. We have Roseanne, so I can at least do something. So where are we going with this? Yeah, Call Energy is obviously something I would really love to have myself right now, but no dice, so... Okay. So, I think... I probably go... I guess we'll go these two... What's down the bottom here? A little bit iffy. Okay, yeah, I think that's probably best. We'll grab a Psychic and Colors here. We'll put one on Psychic, one on the Arceus in the active, and that will have to do for now.
Okay. Pay the retreat.
Yep. Ah, gross. Uh-huh. Jeez. And you thought this was a bad opening hand. Yep.
It wasn't great for what I could put down first turn.
Hmm.
Because it was Yuxi Mesprit, and that's not really the most ideal situation for starting ones. Usual spread here.
Seems good, yep.
And we will splash in turn.
Yep, and that's a force switch, right? Oh no, you may switch.
No, it's a May.
Do you want to?
Uh. Problem is, getting things out might be a pain. But staying in on lightning's also a bad idea. Can't really guarantee a switch out next turn is the issue.
I mean, there is one way, but it is a bit of a resource sink, isn't it?
Especially when I'm on a timer to get this thing down.
I can understand that, yeah. My problem is
No,
how...
I think I have to go aggressive.
Okay. Like, my problem at the moment is how on earth am I going to be able to actually get... Oh my god. How on earth am I going to be able to get the benchmarks down in this one? I don't really know. I have a level X, so I guess we've got that going for us. But everything's too expensive at the moment, so that's not great. Especially because it's like, god, this hand is unfucking reasonable. Yeah, let's just go look at here. It is that kind of thing. God, I would love to get rid of that as a thing, but I can't. I've got to thingy here. So what are we on? Cynthia? Yep. Okay. Fair dues. So we know that I'm not dying next turn because I did put the level X down. There is at least that. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's go rainbow on this guy, and we will lightning turn for 60 and swap into this, I guess.
Chomp the level X.
Yep.
Cyrus's conspiracy.
Yep.
Actually, shouldn't. Should be CF. Just
what are we on? Yeah, makes sense.
Oops. Alright, Pearl Breath.
Okay, so that's 50 to the active and 10 to my 2 bench, right?
Yep.
Okay. Do that. This is up at 50. Take one of these ones from over here. And we will draw. Oh, that's funny, but... I mean, I guess it keeps it alive. We'll put another level X down.
Makes sense.
I hate having to pay retreat with this, but I think you've offered me too much of a good opportunity not to here. I'll pay retreat with Coal Energy to go here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had draw, so I could have at least kept going, but...
I couldn't afford to not be aggressive, and this is
Oh, I see, yeah.
bad.
I had free energy prize down to my 17, I guess. That was kind of rough, but I don't know. Yeah, it's awkward because I'm like so tangential to pretty much everything else the format does, right? Your deck is designed to block Pokepower stuff from ever really resolving, and I do not have any to speak of whatsoever, so that makes like Power Sprays dead.
And then next turn was going to be
Yeah, that would have helped for sure. So what would I... Although, I think given the situation of what my hand was, I probably would have looked at that turn, and there's a very real possibility I would have shuffled your hand back in, because you'd used a couple of Cyrus, right? So, I think that would have been... Especially, you've got Cynthia too, so it's like, man, you've got like all the things you could want for a crapback sort of bit, so I think I would have shuffled your hand back, because I could still draw next turn with the Volkner. But it's not great either way, understandable.
lightning is lightning.
Yeah.
It's the one unfortunate part of Palkia.
Yep, and that's why it didn't see play when Luxray came out, basically, because Luxray just custom one-shots it, and yeah, you've got some ways of stopping that, but then if your Palkia is ever active, Luxray just one-shots it anyway, so yeah, it's not a good time, unfortunately, for Palkia anymore. When
It's a shame, I like it.
Yeah, on the set it came out and it was insane, but we didn't end up playing it then, because I played the other, like, goober for the stuff there. Right, where did my...
I prefer for it to have some sort of counter than to be unchallenged.
Yeah.
Unlike Big
Yeah.
Nasty over here.
Yeah. Alright, where did my... I don't know where my zone deck even went. Maybe it got deleted by somebody. Oh no, it's over here. Alright. Because this is the actual one that was played, so...
So, because my nephew's decided to get into some trading card stuff, I've gave him some extra stuff on top of his Christmas present.
Oh, nice!
Just in case he doesn't... It's 10 packs, there's no guarantee he gets anything.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's getting a Rainbow Gudra and a bunch of stuff.
Nice. That's neat.
I would hate for him to open this stuff on Christmas and
Haha.
not get anything nice.
We'll have to see. Yeah, so I kind of didn't want to I was thinking of just primarily playing Arceus, obviously, because it is still pretty strong, even into the... If you put 3 Dark Arcs in, you can at least somewhat trade with the Fainting Spell stuff, and it does make it a lot more reasonable, but it's still obviously very difficult if they just, you know, say Spiritomb / Ghastly lock you at the start, because you do rely a little bit more on bits here. But that's what the Coal Energy is for in here. I didn't want to play this one primarily though, because I think with Double Colorless this ends up becoming a much more interesting deck, right? Because Sky Spear does not have to discard basic energy specifically, or Lost Zone them. It Lost Zones any energy. So you can do it for 2 energy if one of them's a DCE.
Hydro Shot would also be pretty good with that.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, maybe if you've got Expert Belt down on this instead of energy gain, right? Because you take away one of the colorless that's on the cost. I mean, I can see where you'd be thinking on it. It's like you can just pay 2 colorless thing it anyway, but it's not giving it an energy reduction per se at that point, right? Because energy gain is still already doing that. But if
I have no idea how to use this in here. I've had it in my hands so many times, it's just...
Yeah, it's where do you go with it, isn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the Toxicroak if you're going for a crapback, but even then you'd still generally want an energy gain on that.
I think you
So
need
you're
energy
doing it
gain
for
there.
1.
Yeah, I think you need the energy gain on that to make it viable. Although I suppose if you've got Bronzong, maybe you could kerfuffle stuff with that, but even then, that seems rather
I've
dangerous.
kept prizing it.
Yeah. Same, buddy. Same.
It's never been available when needed, and that was part of the problem with the Butterfree stuff. I couldn't chain together Hydro Shots because of it.
Yeah. It's tough. Yeah, that was the other thing. If I did play against a Butterfree deck, then this would have a very favorable match into it, because Cybershock is busted as hell. Discard a Lightning and a Metal, which you accelerate from without too much issue. You accelerate with your dude, the Magnezone here, and then just do 80 with Guaranteed Paralysis. That's still the 2-shot, because you can't heal it anymore. So I imagine he's playing a few more switch outs and stuff because of the potential of that, but even then, it's how many are you actually going to have, sort of thing, you know? Yeah. That's the other thing with this stupid deck as well, is the matches are just so boring and slow as well because of the way that the Spiritomb stuff ends up working out. It's just there's no it's just there's no actual pace to it either most of the time, and it's so frustrating. Because you know all it comes down to most of the time is coin flips, and that really sucks. That it's just, yeah. You take like 15 minutes to make a couple of turns, and then it's just, if you flip heads, you win anyway. It's just, oh god, so, you know.
My
So
mistake in
fair.
the first game there was that I lost zone to Crobat,
Ah.
and then I ended up needing 2 to out the Shaman,
Oh, right, okay.
and then I couldn't reach it, and if I can't do that in one turn, there's almost no point because of Butterfree just, hey, I'm healing 60 on the Shaman.
Yeah, and this is why, like, this ended up winning partly because it was a bit of a surprise thing at the time. Like, I ended up winning because the matchup wasn't necessarily known. But if we did a repeat of that game, even Bright Flame at 110 is not actually enough to two-shot that stupid Butterfree. So it's kind of nuts, to be honest.
You'd need a Lucario, and then why would you have a Lucario in here?
Yeah, or the late boundary, but you can't really play late boundary in here, to be honest.
No, you need Ultimate Zone.
Yeah. Right, as much as I want to stick around until this asshole gets hit, I don't think I reasonably can at the moment. I need to actually get myself going because I'm getting a bit queasy with this at the moment. I ended up, I think, over-preparing, going overly warm and stuff, and now I'm just like, yeah, I need to take half of this stuff off so I can actually, you know, not be sick.
Go get yourself sorted.
Yeah. So yeah, not the nicest of game states, unfortunately, with this one here, but I mean, it is what it is. We already knew this was gonna happen. It's just, yeah, I guess it's frustrating because I mean, obviously Gengar is a completely different deck now that it has the Curse one and the Level X and the Sableye, not the Sableye, the Spiritomb, the other Dark Ghost. So like,
I'm not sure what we ban from your deck here, the Arceus one.
Well, nothing, because I didn't play it in the main game, would be the idea. My actual deck was the Zone. That's why I was like, that's why I wanted to play that actually, because I think with DCE this will be like significantly better. Yeah, I mean,
be the Level X.
I mean, it's hard because there's like one mostly good zone and then 3 really good other ones, and then the Level X, but the Electric Trance is really the super strong point, so I can understand that.
And obviously, Palkia is going.
Yeah. Which may get argued as tech slot, but nobody's gonna fucking play it at this point, let's be honest. I'd be very surprised if anyone wanted to play many SP decks, given how a lot of them have been taken out behind the shed anyway, so yeah, we'll have to see. Right, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you very much for playing anyway. Sorry it wasn't very good in the end with stuff, but...
No worries, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Lightning is lightning, I can't be upset about that.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not playing triple lightning or anything in here. I'm not trying to overtech against that sort of matchup, but it is probably the most useful one outside of Dark that you can play because it's one of the only ones that's got a 2 energy attack. So, you know, and it's a good 2 energy attack as well. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, talk to you guys later on.